If you watched my first video on how to find jewelry ideas that actually sell, thank you so much for the love and support. I honestly didn't expect to connect with so many people, but I'm really glad I did. In that first video, we talked about using platforms like Etsy, TikTok, and just to see what items people are adding to their carts, how to identify bestsellers, and why customer reviews can be one of the best forms of market research. If you haven't watched that video yet, I definitely recommend watching it after this one because they go hand in hand. So think of this as like a part two. Today, I want to get even deeper. I don't want to just show you where to look. I want to teach you how to think because one of the biggest mistakes I see jewelry makers make is sitting down at their workbench and asking themselves, what do I feel like making today? And while there's nothing wrong with creating for fun, if your goal is to actually sell your jewelry, we have to start making and asking different questions, right? Like, what are people already looking for? And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so let's jump right into it. If you're new here, I'm Tiffany Tahaya, and I've grown a six-figure jewelry business from the ground up, all while raising soon to be 7 children. I've sold on multiple platforms like Etsy, Amazon, TikTok, and I have shipped over 100K orders across those platforms. So if you want to learn how to sell your jewelry, make sure you subscribe. Now, let's get back into it. Number one, stop asking yourself what you want to make. We just went over that a little bit. But I think this is probably the biggest mindset shift, oh my God, that changed my business. Okay, let me get my words together. When I first started making jewelry, I made whatever inspired me that day. Butterflies, wire wraps, crystal necklaces, like whatever I felt like creating. Now, don't get me wrong, creativity is important. That's the reason why we all love making jewelry, right? But once we decide to make jewelry for money, you have to balance creativity with demand. Think about it like opening a restaurant. Imagine opening a pizza restaurant, but every customer keeps asking for tacos. You might make the best pizza in town, but if everyone wants tacos, you're going to have a hard time growing your business, right? Jewelry works the same exact way. So it doesn't mean stop being creative. It means direct your creativity towards what customers are already excited about. That's exactly what happened with my business. I didn't wake up one morning and decide, I want to become known for fox nipple jewelry, right? Or lock jewelry, or even copper jewelry. My customers chose that for me. They kept buying those products and kept asking me for more. So instead of fighting it, I leaned into it. Number two, become a detective, not just a jewelry maker. One thing I want you to start doing after this video is putting on your detective hat, okay? Seriously, everywhere you go, start collecting clues. When you're on Etsy, when you're scrolling TikTok, you're looking for clues. Pinterest, clues. Customer comments, clues. Nothing is random. Honestly, I think one of the biggest differences between someone who constantly comes up with great product ideas and someone who feels stuck is one person waits for inspiration while the other one studies people. Number three, read the 1-star reviews. Okay. I know it sounds strange, but I actually love reading 1-star reviews. Most people only read 5-star reviews because they're trying to decide like if they should buy something. As a business owner, I'm reading for a completely different reason, right? I'm looking for problems I can solve. Maybe someone says, these earrings are beautiful, but they're way too heavy. Okay, like now I'm thinking I can make a lighter version, right? Maybe they say, I wish I could get this in silver. That's another idea. Or maybe they might say this necklace was shorter than I expected. So then naturally I'm gonna start thinking, okay, maybe I should offer multiple chain lengths in this, in this style. The point is, don't read reviews to judge another seller. Read them to understand the customer. So bouncing off of that, number four, read every customer's question. This is probably one of the easiest things you can do, right? Go on Etsy, go on Amazon, read the questions customers are asking. People will literally tell you what they want. Can I find this thicker to fit my larger locks? Can I get this in gold? Do you make matching earrings? Like those questions are free product ideas. Imagine if 10 different people asked whether something comes in silver. There's basically clues right there telling you that there's a demand. You don't have to guess anymore, right? Number five, Pinterest. Pinterest predicts trends, y'all. I think Pinterest is one of the most underrated research tools out there. People don't just use Pinterest because they're bored. They're planning. They're planning weddings, outfits, home decor, hairstyles, gift ideas, and jewelry too. Like, people often save ideas months before they actually buy anything. That's why I always say Pinterest predicts trends. Go search something simple like copper jewelry or wire wrap pendants. Don't just look at what's pretty. Ask yourself what keeps showing up. And also, if you didn't know, Pinterest actually has a feature within their platform now called Pinterest Trends. Let's take a look on how to use that. Okay, as you can see here, I'm on my Pinterest. The first thing you want to do is go into your Google search bar and type in Pinterest Trends. That way the page will automatically pop up. Once you're there you go. Pinterest predicts trends. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to use this. I'm just giving you guys a quick glimpse on this, that it actually exists, okay? Because this is a tool, a new tool that a lot of people don't know about. So basically, you go within here and you can see what's trending on Pinterest. Like, we can see it's a lot of back to school and things like that. You can also search specific trends that you're looking for. For example, I just typed in jewelry and all of this popped up, right? That's trending up right now. So let's just click on jewelry ideas so you can just get, more idea of how this works. And as you can see, it is trending up a lot. So, people are looking for jewelry ideas. Just imagine how powerful this could be if you got more deeper into making jewelry and what you're trying to make, right? It's going to show you all the trends of what people are shopping for, et cetera, et cetera. So use Pinterest trends. All right, number 6, watch what people wear. That sounds funny, but I do it all the time. I watch, not in a creepy way. I just pay attention. Like when I'm grocery shopping, when I'm at Target, when I'm at a craft fair, I'm noticing jewelry, right? I make jewelry. I'm noticing what people are wearing. Are people layering their necklaces? Are they wearing chunky gold hoops, bright colors? I watch people. That always tells me something. Number 7, follow fashion, not just jewelry, right? This is another lesson I wish I had learned sooner. Jewelry usually follows fashion. It rarely leads, okay? If bows suddenly become popular, guess what's coming next? Bow earrings, bow necklaces, bow charms. And that is something that actually happened just a few months ago. And as you can see right here, I hopped on the bow train. So as you can see, this is my Etsy shop. I'm going to search bow for y'all real quick to show y'all what I made. So I came up with my own necklace designs and even made those popular earrings you see everywhere. All right, moving on to number 8. Search suggestions are free research, y'all. Okay. This one takes me about 30 seconds. Look, go on Etsy, start typing copper. Don't hit enter. Just stop and read what suggestions pop up. Those suggestions aren't random. Those are real searches from real customers. Do the same on Google, Pinterest, Amazon, TikTok, whatever. You're basically letting thousands of customers tell you what they're already looking for. Here's an example of what that looks like since we're already on Etsy. All right, so you're going to go to your search bar. I'm going to search copper. What pops up? Copper bracelet, copper jewelry, copper necklace. Okay, you get it. Let's search earrings. People looking for gold earrings, dangle earrings, silver earrings. Let's do boho dress, boho necklace, boho earring. If you're working with crystals, search crystal. They looking for crystal bracelets, crystal necklaces, crystal jewelry, crystal beads. So you see, you get what I'm getting at with this. Okay, this is also an awesome way to get keywords too. Okay, number 9, let your customers choose your niche. I honestly think this is one of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years, too. Sometimes your customers decide what you're known for, not you. Okay, like I'm just being honest. When I first started making jewelry, I made all kinds of things, like I said before, but certain products just kept getting attention. People kept buying them, people kept sharing them, people kept asking for more. So instead of forcing people to love everything else, I leaned into what they already loved, okay? Make it easy on yourself. Sometimes your bestsellers find you before you find it. And number 10, don't copy. Solve problems. I want to end this with this because it's really important. There's a huge difference between being inspired and copying, y'all. Never ask yourself, how can I make this exact thing? Instead, ask yourself, how can I make it better? How can I make it adjustable? How can I make it lighter? Can I offer more sizes? Can I take better photos? Can I explain it better? Can I package it better? Like, Just be better. Be inspired, okay, to be better. Business isn't about being first. It's about creating a better experience, right? This is a mindset thing. You follow? Yeah, y'all following. Okay. So, all right. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's stop guessing. Your customers are talking to you every single day. They're talking through their reviews, their questions, their comments, everything we just went over, right? The more you listen, the easier it becomes to create products people actually want. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, definitely go back and check that out after this, because I share even more ways that customers are already buying stuff. So, if I was you, I'd be getting all the tea, okay? And if this video helped you, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm trying to make videos every week, but y'all know I'm getting ready to have a baby, so we're gonna see how that goes. But like I always say, remember, your creativity deserves to be seen, your work deserves to be valued, and your business deserves to grow. I'll see you next time.